This is the Google Pixel 7a. In this video, we will see how long it takes for this mobile to charge from 0% to 100% in switch off conditions. Let's start. Since we don't get a charger in the box, I'm using my power bank which delivers fast charging for this mobile. By the way, this phone supports a maximum of 18 watt wired charging and 7.5 watt wireless charging. We'll be checking the charge levels every 10 minutes. There is a reason why I'm charging the phone in switch off mode, which I'll share in a bit, but first we have crossed the 10-minute mark and the battery is charged to 13%. Let's continue and check again after another 10 minutes. Now coming to the main reason why I'm doing this test in a switch off state, the usage of mobile phone differs from person to person. The apps I use might not be the same as yours. Things like network strength, brightness level, background apps, and phone calls all affect battery consumption. To eliminate these variables, I always conduct charging test with the phone turned off. This is not the first time. If you have seen my previous videos, I follow this method for all charging tests to get nearly accurate timings. We have now crossed the 20-minute mark and the battery is at 23%. Let's keep going and check after another 10 minutes. The Pixel 7a is equipped with a 4385 mAh battery. While this is a decent size, it doesn't last more than a day under heavy usage. Another issue is the limited charging speed. The phone only supports 18 watts for wired charging, which is insufficient in 2024 and beyond. You might think it's 23% after 20 minutes, so it should be close to 50% in 40 minutes. But in reality, it doesn't work like that. Charging speed varies based on temperature. If your phone is charging in a hot environment, the results might be worse. At the 30-minute mark, the battery has reached 33%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. This Pixel 7a comes with Google's Tensor G2 chipset, a 5nm build. These chipsets are known for providing better battery to performance ratio. However, that's not quite the case here. If you're interested in the Pixel 7a's battery drain or gaming performance, I highly recommend watching my dedicated videos. You can find the links in the description or in the cards. We have now crossed the 40-minute mark and the battery has reached 43%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. As you can see, even after 40 minutes, the phone has not reached 50% charge, which is quite disappointing for today's standards. Most people charge their phones while eating or doing other tasks, so ideally the device should reach 50% within 30 minutes, allowing it to last a full day under normal usage. At the 50-minute mark, it's at 52%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. It's shocking that after 50 minutes, the phone battery is only at 52%. These days, we've seen phones with fast charging that can fully charge in under 1 hour 20 minutes or even 1 hour 10 minutes with the only 25 watts of power, like many Samsung devices. It seems Google is focusing more on the camera and video department but neglecting essential features like faster charging. I'm not against Google, but remember, the primary source of a phone's functionality is its battery. If the battery is dead, the phone is useless. Before I started this test, I thought the Pixel 7a would charge fully in under 1 hour 40 minutes. Now I can confidently say it will take more than 2 hours. Let's see how it goes. After the 60-minute mark, the battery is at 60%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. Now, if you compare this with the previous 10-minute check, only 8% was added in this span. For those who don't know, most phones follow different charging patterns. That's why brands often advertise how quickly their phones can reach 50% but take much longer to reach 100%. Even though the Pixel 7a has a larger battery, the charging speeds are disappointing and it seems the Pixel 8a might face the same issue. I hope Google moves beyond 18 watts charging and steps up to at least 25 watts soon. We have crossed the 1 hour 10 minutes mark and the battery is at 69%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. You might wonder if the slow charging is due to my power bank. The answer is no. This power bank delivers up to 22.5 watts and I always test the output before any charging test to avoid confusion. So the power bank is not the issue here. Now, speaking of my experience, I've been using this mobile for over a week. While there are many pros and cons, the thick bezels on the display side are really annoying, especially for a phone priced at about 25,000 rupees. I cannot imagine how frustrating it would be for those who bought it for over 35,000 rupees at launch. At the 1 hour 20-minute mark, it is at 78%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. Despite being close to the 1 hour 30-minute mark, the battery is still not at 85%. We can conclude that the charging speeds of the Pixel 7a are simply not good. Here is a tip. Whenever you are charging your devices, try to keep the battery between 20% and 85%. Don't let it drop below 15 to 20% and avoid charging it to 100% every time. Prolonged extremes can damage your battery health. In the coming days, I will be posting dedicated video on how to check your battery health and cycles for any Android phone. I have found apps that are 95% accurate, so stay tuned for that. We have reached the 1 hour 30-minute mark and the battery is at 86%. Let's continue and check again in 10 minutes. After reaching 85 to 90%, most phones charge very slowly. In Samsung phones, there is a feature called battery protection, which cuts off charging at 85% for phones with batteries under 5000 mAh and at 80% for those with larger batteries. At the 1 hour 40-minute mark, we are at 93%. From now on, I'll show the charge percentage every 10 minutes. After 1 hour 50 minutes, it is at 97%. Finally, after 2 hours, the phone has reached 99%. It is clear now that the Pixel 7a takes more than 2 hours to fully charge, which is really disappointing. If you use a Pixel 7a or any Google phone, let me know in the comments how long it takes for your device to charge from 0% to 100%. Also, share if you have faced any heating issues during the charging. By the way, I haven't noticed any heating issues while charging the Pixel 7a. Finally, after 2 hours and 2 minutes, the Pixel 7a is fully charged. For clarity, whenever I connect the phone to the power bank, it shows charging rapidly, indicating it is receiving 18 watts of power. That's it for the Pixel 7a charging test. Honestly, 2 hours to fully charge this phone is a letdown for both the user and the device. You can find all the related Pixel 7a videos in the description box. See you in the next video and don't forget to share your thoughts on the Pixel 7a's charging time.